I can still hear the kid.
Don't mind the crying baby. Okay, we are live, sir. So whenever you are ready.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a news now. The Final Bell Wrestling Podcast live right here on Facebook. Um, Everybody, welcome back. If this is the first time to the family, and joining us as always is our co-host, our cohort. He's the man. He's the myth. Capone. Jake, how you doing?
I'm doing well, folks. In case you have any issues hearing it, Rob's mic is still having issues. We are still trying to get his technical difficulties worked out over these few podcasts. So if he cuts in and out, we are sorry about that. Also joining us, we're going to kind of do a little different today. Instead of us doing the news subject and then bringing our guest, we're going to start off with our guest right off the bat. So we've got Big Smuve joining us over here on the other side of Rob. On that
What's up? What's up?
So he is
good to see you, Smooth.
Gonna have to. He's gonna throw in his 3 cents on the issues that we're having, or the news issues that we bring up as well, and then we're gonna go into the spotlight after that. So we get to hear his point of views on what we say and everything else. So we'll get this thing rocking and rolling.
Right. What we got up first today, Hitman?
Well, today, first news subject is a little thing from WWE. Well, former WWE, anyway. A former WWE superstar known as Rusev has been confirmed tested positive for COVID-19. So, Lana's parents also were tested positive. So she's the only one in the group that is currently not positive, as we know.
I tell you what, every time we turn around, it seems like somebody in our sport is coming down with this. And is it just me, or is it this time around way more dangerous than the first time around? Everywhere you look, especially in our area.
Yeah, it's getting wicked, definitely.
What you got there, Big Smooth? What do you think about this whole thing?
Man, this has been a crazy situation going on. Hopefully everything clears up soon, and we can get back to just wrestling and the whole world just being opened up, man. Because we need things to get back to normal ASAP.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, absolutely. The thing is, though, you've got a lot of people playing safe, doing exactly what the guidelines are saying to do, and then you got a lot of people who are not or refuse to do that. And
very true. I don't know how many people I've seen on Pensacola Beach that are wearing a lot less than a mask.
Yeah, it's like I'm booked for a show next Saturday night in Milton. You can bet I'm gonna be wearing my mask, my gloves, and it's not because I think people are dirty. It's common sense right now. It's just my opinion, but I will be masked up, gloved up, and I hope that the crowd there will be following the same guidelines. Is what I'm hoping.
Yeah. I was working a show last night, and every single performer had to come in with a negative COVID test. We were social distance. The crowd social distance out. They had on masks, and every single person got checked with the temperature gauge upon entering in. So last night went very well. Everyone was spaced out, and it seemed to be good. And we also sprayed down the ring between every single match as well.
I was going to say that this would be a good time for somebody to bring back the Rick Martel gimmick with the sprayer.
The old arrogance gimmick.
Just spray people down with Lysol as you walk out.
You can look at it like this. You can look at it like this. It's a little bit of inconvenience, but at the same time, I'd rather be inconvenienced and healthy than to be, just be willy-nilly and wind up sick. And I don't want anybody else to be sick either.
Very
Definitely.
true. Very true. The next little piece of news, and we are going to, speaking of the show that Smuve was at, we are going to get some more details from him on that here in a little bit. But the other little bit of news I had before we got into the independent stuff is former WWE superstar Sarah Logan and her husband, Eric, which is one half of the Viking Raiders or whatever they're called now, are expecting their first child. So
Congratulations.
the definitely wants to wish them congratulations.
Good job.
I know Sarah from up in Illinois when she first started, so very happy for her and Eric getting to have a baby. So that's awesome.
It was like Eric got over one time.
Yeah. Kept her down for the 3 count. Other than that,
tapped out.
Yeah, made a tap out. So anyway, speaking of the show that you were at last night, that was Victory Championship Wrestling, I believe, wasn't it?
Yep, that was it. And that's where I have this bad boy right here.
Yeah, look at that pretty. Isn't that pretty?
Oh,
every time I see this cat, every time this guy comes around, he's got a little more gold and a little more gold. He makes Mr. T and Razor Ramon very jealous.
So you said a little more gold and a little more gold?
I told you. He doesn't lift weights to put.
Oh, yep.
He's one of the best going right now, and he hasn't been in the business very long, folks. And you can just keep watching TV sets. This guy right here is up and coming. You can say he's up and coming, but he's already showed us belts. He's probably got 4 around at the house right now. He's one of the hottest guys in the business right now. Everywhere he goes, he takes a pole with him, and I'm glad I'm in between. The fusions, and when these two get in the ring, I'm talking the wrestling ring. If you know what I'm talking about. The Big Smuve, who'd you face last night, and how was the outcome of that match?
Oh yeah, so last night was a beautiful, beautiful night. It was me and my tag team partner Daryl Shaw versus Johnny Slaughter and Damon Taz, and we took them boys to their limits, knocked them out, and we even had a little help from another formidable teammate by the name of Brandon Cash. And be on the lookout for us because we decimated the VCW locker room and we made our place as the #1 hot commodity in the Southeast region of professional wrestling. Be on the lookout for us because we're about to take over this thing. What was that?
Yeah, Rob, you're cutting. Yeah, we still can't hear you. I hear it's dead silence.
Take it over, Jake.
Okay, I think what he was trying to say was possibly you have any thoughts of you two or your team versus the team, of course, that I'm on with one of the guys that was at VCW last night, Mr. Aaron James. The Emerald Empire. I know that myself and Aaron James have been in the ring with Smuve several times for Atmore's main event. Probably me more than anyone.
Yeah,
I think I've been half of Smuve's matches in the past 2 years, but I think what he was wanting to know basically was, are we going to see maybe any more of those type of things coming up?
Well, man, speaking of Aaron, last night, Aaron got a taste of a little steel chair last night. So I'm pretty sure that he'll be crawling back to get a little retribution because of that. But me and my guys are ready for any and every challenge that faces us because this is our company. This is our promotion. And Big Smuve and all of my cohorts, Daryl Shaw and Brandon Cash, this is ours. So there's nothing anybody can do to take this from us.
Well, I'm glad to know that you're open to, any and all comers, because I see that I keep seeing that goal that you hold up all the time. So,
Oh,
I might be in
you
the
mean
market.
this one?
Yeah,
You mean this one?
I might be in the market for one of those very shortly. I might have to just put my name in the hat for one of those.
Just stick to the leather belts, man. The gold is a little bit too heavy for you.
No such thing. So anyway, first we do want to kind of get a background on you. We do like to spotlight the wrestlers that come on the podcast and find out what they're all about. Hopefully, before too long, we'll get some questions from some of the people on Facebook and YouTube wanting to know more about you or any other questions they may have. But I'll go ahead and start off. So I know that you haven't really been in the business of professional wrestling for too long.
Mm-hmm.
So, where'd you get your start? Like, who trained you, and like how long you been around?
Yeah, man. So this is something that I've always wanted to do since I was a little boy, and upon graduating college, I was working just your typical entry level jobs or whatever. So it was one day something just like sparked upon me. I was like, go on and pursue this now before you're too old. So one thing that I did was contact local wrestling schools to find one that was one close, and then two within my actual price range and everything. So after doing research, I found Victory Championship Wrestling, and I started training in January 2018, and I had my debut match in October of that same year, and I was very fortunate to be blessed with some really good trainers. They gave me all of the tools that I needed to really know how to, one, work a crowd, and two, tell a story, because telling a story is a lost art in the world of professional wrestling. Everyone's trying to do high spot after high spot, flips and kicks and all that, but none of that means nothing if you cannot connect with that crowd. So I was very fortunate to have some real deal old school trainers to really show me those ropes. And with that, I was blessed to have my very first match as a main event match. And since then, I've just been soaking up every piece of knowledge and advice I can get from every single competitor, ref, promoter, and anyone that has any type of hand in this business. And I can say that everything that I've gathered has been really fruitful for me, and I plan to take that and could continue to gather information so I can one day make it to a grander stage, so you all can see Smuve on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday nights.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, with what you were saying there. Sorry, I got some feedback coming from Mike. I was gonna say, from what you were saying there, you could almost list me as one of your trainers, as many times as we've been in the ring against each other.
Man, we work so much.
We do have a question from one of our people watching, so I'll go ahead and pop that up here on the screen. Nickman, aka Atlanta, Spain, asks, Big Smuve, do you want to go to the WWE or the AEW if you had your choice?
Well, speaking from a humble indie wrestler standpoint, right now I am open to anybody who wants to bring me on to their roster. I'm willing to help out in any way possible to even pick one over the other. I really can't do that. But to be honest, I'd be happy if WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, Japan, or any promotion sees me and wants to bring me on.
Yeah, I'd like to see
All
you.
sounds good to me.
I'd like to see you as a new member of the Bullet Club.
Hey, just
As long as the money's
call them
green,
up
I'm
and share
pretty
this
sure Smooth
video.
will take it.
Was that?
Yeah, so I guess, folks, Rob's just going to be a pretty face today because his mic is. He's going to have to like kick that thing.
Poor Rob and his microphone. Hopefully everything gets back to normal soon.
Just watch his camera for comedic entertainment. We do have another question coming from our YouTube watchers. Says,
Okay.
Big Smuve, who inspired you to start the sport? And that is from Cotton Candy D89.
Yeah, man. Well, I had grew up watching that good old fashioned Attitude Era wrestling. Your Stone Colds, your Undertakers, your Shawn Michaels, and all of that. And like just like seeing that as a child just made me like, damn, I really want to do this. And
Can you hear me now?
after yes, we can hear you, Rob.
Go ahead, sir. Sorry to interrupt you.
All good. But upon growing up and actually studying the like art and everything, I had really started to appreciate guys like JBL, Cesaro, MVP, guys who have very crisp in ring work, but also know how to really work that crowd and tell a really compelling story.
Yeah, I was kind of the same way whenever I got into it, but with me it was, Jake Roberts and Ric Flair were like my inspirations. They were the ones that, I always gravitated toward.
Mm-hmm.
My grandpa was always a Hulk Hogan fan, but I was rooting for the bad guys. So
Same here.
Yeah, I mean, every kid wants to be that cool bad guy. So it's a given thing at the end of the day.
especially if you came up on the Attitude Era with the whole Stone Cold,
Man,
everybody,
what
even if they weren't wrestling fans, was wearing Stone Cold shirts to school. So
exactly?
Yeah. What does Austin 316 mean? I don't know. It's a cool shirt.
It's a skull.
Yeah.
Or the Rough Fools one that
Yeah.
always had to be turned inside out when you're at school.
Now
So
went to our public school, so we were wearing uniforms. So there was no casual shirts or wrestling shirts, or anything. So y'all are lucky.
be honest though, you were wearing that Stone Cold shirt underneath the uniform, weren't you?
I mean, duh, but
Ripping that thing out like Superman after school, just Speaking of shirts, we do have a little shameless plug. The new Emerald Empire shirts.
shameless plug.
Shameless
But
plug for the Big Smuve shirts.
no one has topped this level yet. who has their own shoe. Who has their own shoe? Let me know who has their own shoe. No one but me.
Would you look at this dude? Good night.
Merch.
I need 4 pair of those.
Right.
This guy.
Do those come in emerald green? Just asking.
I can maybe do a special order for you, but all merch can be found at Big Smuve. That's BIGSMUVE.com. BigSmuve.com.
That's easy enough. And all my merch can be found at JakeCapone.com. So there you go. 2 places to go get merch.
And I have no merch, so you don't have to remember a website.
So find on Rob's merch at Walmart.com. It's called Hanes.
Man, didn't even give him Target. Hit him with the Walmart. Ouch.
Keep on, big boy, and I'll be seeing some things you're not doing in the ring next time I'm in the ring with you. So watch your mouth.
If it doesn't fit, you can't acquit.
That's what she said. But anyway, what you got coming up over the next couple of weeks? Who are you working for in the coming weeks from now?
Yeah, this on Saturday coming up, I will be at Victory Championship Wrestling. Moving forward from that, I am open to bookings everywhere. I'll be traveling to Georgia the following Saturday to just meet and greet different locker rooms and everything. Get my name out, and for the fans, if it's any promotions you are at that you would love to see me at, just reach out to the promoter, the booking staff, and let them know. Bring in Smuve. We will come, and I'll show up.
And I promise you, folks, every building he shows up to, he brings a merch table, and he's got T-shirts, rings, spoons, knives, forks, you name it. He'll sell it. He'll even pop the popcorn. This guy will take his time, sell you the merchandise himself, and then get in the ring and do what I know he does best, and that's dropping soup bombs on
I will
somebody.
sign anything.
Yeah, he'll even sell other people's merch if he thinks he can get the money for it. Just saying.
He signed my shirt and gave it away last time I was referee for him. I had to referee bare chested.
Farmer stand showing off.
Yeah, it still looked like he had a white shirt on.
Look at that.
I don't want to embarrass you, so I'm gonna put it down, boy.
I'll say even I got a better tan.
Hey, that one's brown.
I mean, if we talking tans, you might want to give it up to the melanated master himself. So, what can you do?
I mean, I'm out here in the sun every day, and I'm not even a quarter, what Big Smuve is. I mean, he is the blessing of professional wrestling.
The modern blessing of professional wrestling. Good God. Amazing.
I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is just a small sample of what you get when you invite Big Smuve to your show. He's a 100% professional. Sometimes he has a little bit of an attitude problem, but I promise if you book him, he'll show up, show out, sell out, and make his opponent tap out every single time.
Beautiful.
Yeah, somebody's asking when we're going to get Smuve shades on the giveaway.
That's what we need.
I already got him.
See, I'm telling you, he sells everything with his name on it.
And I've seen these myself. Every day on Facebook, I see this. It's topical. It's what's going on right now. If you go to a show and you forgot your mask, guess what? Big Smuve's got face masks, COVID-protected, COVID-19 face masks with his name across it. So
because Big Smuve cares about each and every one of you. Big Smuve wants you safe. So come spend money with Big Smuve, someone who wants to see you happy, healthy, and protected from the diseases that are going on in this world.
Because if you're sick, you can't come see Big Smuve. He wants to
Exactly.
protect you, baby.
Because
Next
health
wrestling
is
show.
wealth.
Next wrestling show on the gimmick table. Big Smooth condoms, because he wants to
Hey,
protect you from every disease.
keep it all safe.
He wants.
Every piece of you.
He's got Big Smuve will protect you from head to toe, from all to hoe. So let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When this man comes to your arena, this is what only he oozes charisma. He's Big
I
Smuve for a
appreciate it.
reason. That's not just some catchy name. He's smooth business from bell to bell. Call him,
It's a
make your
lifestyle,
appointments, and
man.
tell him how to get in contact with you to book Big Smuve for your next event.
Yes, sir. So if you want to see the Martin Blessing of professional wrestling, the debonair dude, and the melanated master at your arena, you can contact me at bookbigsmooth@gmail.com. You can reach me at Big Smooth the Wrestler on Facebook, on Instagram at Big Smooth, and Twitter Big_Smooth. I'm open to all and every booking. Just hit me up and we can make your show a little bit
We
better.
got we got a couple of questions here from the fans. Jake Capone and Big Smooth. What is your opinion on the sport of pro wrestling in 2020?
Well, I'm gonna give it to the vet to answer that first.
Is it because you can see the gray hairs in the beard? Is that why I get to answer
Hey,
first
I got
now?
plenty of it too.
I just keep seeing more and more gray. It worries me. No, my opinion of wrestling in 2020. I mean, there hasn't really been much, honestly. With the whole COVID thing, it kind of put a damper on wrestling in 2020. I feel like coming out of the pandemic and out of the quarantine slash, I mean, I figure there'll be social distancing for a while, but once they start letting more and more people get together, I think that there's going to be a resurgence in wrestling, even more than what we've had in the past couple of years. I honestly think that, you know, with you having AEW, which is another product that's different from WWE, and you have NWA that's different from WWE, you know, there's becoming more and more places for independent wrestlers like Smooth and myself to get noticed and to apply our trade. So I think that it's only going to get better if we can just get rid of the damn COVID-19. And I'm telling you, and
Yes.
I do want to say one thing. If the indie wrestler that starts doing a gimmick as COVID-19, I swear to God, I swear to God,
Job them
they are
out.
going to, oh, I swear to God. Because that I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for somebody to do that.
But
I've got you covered,
for
Jake.
for me, this has been the weirdest year for everything, for professional wrestling, for the NFL, basketball, and life overall, man. Like everything's weird, but I am grateful for the companies like the WWE, AEW to even still be able to put out product, to give fans what they want, to still provide us with a professional wrestling experience that is still crisp and is still giving us that vibe of we are still there sitting in the stands. And on major shout outs to AEW for bringing in fresh new indie talents that are going going pretty much unseen everywhere, from your Sean Deans to your Allen Angels to everyone else. Shout out to AEW for giving those guys the chance to showcase their talents on a major network and everything.
It's
and AEW, if you're listening to the podcast, Big Smuve versus Jake Capone is money anywhere. Just saying, if y'all want to throw that up there on any time, we're there for you.
And I have custom music, custom gear, custom everything. I'm ready
He's
to
like
go
Ric Flair. He's custom from head to toe.
That's right.
everything he does is his. You
Yes.
talked about it being a weird time, and a weird time in the business, and there's not a human being alive today that can relate to what's going on right now, because this has never happened.
Yeah.
So we're all learning together. So it's not just our sport, it's life. Everybody is kind of thrown into everybody's kind of looking around like, what do I do next? And it's up to all of us to work together.
Yep. Because I'm ready to get back to normal life ASAP.
Oh yeah, like I'm so ready to be in a wrestling ring again. Like, I was supposed to be at the show yesterday, but because Pensacola is a freaking hotbed for COVID-19, my testing hasn't came back yet, so I wasn't able to go.
Man, you missed a hell of a show too. It was very good.
Oh man, like I'm I'm like, come on, just send it to me. Let me know I'm okay. I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it Monday. That's really gonna upset me because they could have sent it to me Friday or told me Friday. I'm gonna be like, really, but yeah, hopefully.
I'm just ready to get back in that ring. I'm so excited about next Saturday night to get to go in the wrestling ring. I don't know. I'm like waiting on Christmas. I'm like, is it Saturday yet? Is it Saturday yet? I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen, to tell you how bad Rob is, fiending for it. I've seen him trying to ref matches that are like on the WWE network, like that already have been for 20 years. He's like, now guys, get back to your corners. Like,
what a mark.
Like my cats will start right. I'm like, hey, back it up. I'll count from a count if you got a 5 count. So I've got working cats now.
I'm waiting for Donkey Championship Wrestling to come out of Rob's house. He's got some donkeys out there too.
Oh boy.
DC Dub. But the Big Smuve, once again, you can find him at Big Smuve the Wrestler on Facebook. Big Smuve, I believe it is, on Instagram. You can find Jake Capone at Jake Capone on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, on the Christmas list, you name it. I am at Rob Moy on everything, at Rob Moy 25. We are at Final Bell. What is it on Twitter, Jake?
Final Bell Cast.
Final Bell Cast on Twitter. You can find us right here on Final Bell, on Facebook, the Final Bell Wrestling Podcast. Just type it in your search bar, and it'll lead you right to us. This episode will drop as far as podcasts as soon as Jake gets it, clears it up, puts his magic touches on it. And you can download this podcast on Apple, Spotify, pretty much anywhere you find your favorite podcasts. And Big Smuve, we appreciate your time. We appreciate you blessing us with your presence here. This guy's got more belts to shine up every week. So we're going to let you get back to shining your belts. We're going to let the fans get back to doing what they do and enjoy the rest of their Sunday. And Big Smuve, thank you very much for Jake Capone. I am Rob Moy, and we'll see you next time. And until next time, don't forget
to ring the bell.
Sir, peace.